Hi everybody, Coburn Sheppick here from Dovetail Investment Group. In today's video, we will be discussing how commercial real estate assets are graded. Commercial real estate assets are graded using letters A through D. How does this work? Just like buying a house, you would normally set out with a vision in mind in what you are looking for, like a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, etc. In commercial real estate, we are looking at size, location, project type, and property class, amongst many other things. Property classes range from the letters A to D, A being the best of the best, and D being at the bottom of the spectrum. Starting with A-class properties. A-class properties are considered the best assets in the best locations that you can think of. These properties are usually newer developments in primary markets like downtown and offer the best amenities in a particular market, such as a pool, gym, dog park, lounges, etc. B-class properties are still nice, but may be a bit older than Class A properties. B properties tend to have some deferred maintenance, but still can offer great amenities. As you can imagine, B-class properties would not demand as high of a rent as Class A, but are still highly desirable. C-class properties tend to be 20 plus years old and are located in neighborhoods that are still developing. These property types usually have deferred maintenance like older roofs, peeling paint, and have classic interior finishes like laminate floors or wood paneling. Moving down the spectrum is D-class properties. Just like a report card, a D is nearly failing. As you can imagine, these properties are similar in a sense that they are older, run down, poorly managed, usually have unstable tenants, and are located in neighborhoods that are rough around the edges. So how are properties classed? Properties are classed by several factors, such as location, age, and condition. On another note, properties can be repositioned to move up in class. For example, if you have a C property in a neighborhood that is changing in a positive direction and you were to gut it and finish it like a new property, you can turn that Class C property into a B property that would be more desirable and could demand higher rents. First is location. You know the saying, location, location, location. Well, it's true. Location is one of the biggest factors when it comes to grading real estate assets. If we are looking at the same Class A asset in a primary market as we did in a secondary market, chances are the downtown location will demand a higher premium, therefore will be of greater value. Next is age. Age is an important factor, but not as important as its location and condition. Here's why. There's a limited amount of buildable land available in primary markets. So if you have a historic property that's over 100 years old but sits on the best corner in town, depending on its condition, it could be one of the most valuable assets nearby because of its location. On the other hand, if the property is in a secondary or tertiary market, the historic building could appear as a C-class property. Lastly is the condition. One of the most important factors in determining the asset class is the property's current condition. How much deferred maintenance is there to be done? How are the roofs? How is the exterior? Is there peeling paint? All of these questions will enable you to determine the property's condition. Comparing asset classes. There are always advantages and disadvantages to each asset class. With the right strategy and business plan, each can have its own success. A-class properties are the most desirable properties since they are usually in the best markets, have no deferred maintenance, and will be most desired by a future investor. These property types typically have more creditworthy tenants, which means less eviction and lower delinquency rates. The potential disadvantages of Class A assets is that when they become a few years old and newer construction happens, these tenants could consider moving into the newer properties as they can likely afford it. B-class properties compared to A-class properties are still nice buildings in great neighborhoods, but may have older finishes like black and white appliances, light wood styled cabinets, etc. Because of these older finishes, these B-class properties offer an opportunity to update some finishes to potentially compete with Class A properties. C-class properties compared to B-class properties might be located in lower income neighborhoods and will likely have quite a bit of deferred maintenance. C-class properties demand tenants with lower income, and although they can produce high cash-on-cash returns, they tend to have less stable cash flows than higher graded assets. D-class properties compared to C-class properties are usually found in the worst neighborhoods with higher crime rates and with the immediate population in poverty level. These assets sometimes allow Section 8 tenants for multifamily, and can be very run down and in extremely poor conditions. These assets can be extremely cheap compared to other properties and can usually be purchased for far less than replacement cost. In conclusion, there is no better or worse investment type. With the right strategy and business plan, investors can find success within each asset type. The overall ideal asset really depends on the investor's goals. At Dovetail, we are primarily focused on Class A and B assets as they demand quality tenants and have little or no deferred maintenance.